Telecommuting, also called remote working, future of work, telework, teleworking, working from home to a central place of work, such as an office building, warehouse, or store. Telecommuting came into prominence in the 1970s to describe work-related substitutions of telecommunication and related information technologies for travel. In the 1990s, telecommuting became the subject of pop culture attention. In 1995, the motto that "work is something you do, not something you travel to" was coined. Variations of this motto include "work is something we do, not a place that we go," and "work is what we do, not where we are." Telecommuting has been adopted by a range of businesses, governments and not-for-profit organizations. Organizations may use telecommuting to reduce costs. Some organizations adopt telecommuting to improve workers' quality of life, as teleworking typically reduces commuting time and time stuck in traffic jams. Along with this, teleworking may make it easier for workers to balance their work responsibilities with their personal life and family roles. Some organizations adopt teleworking for environmental reasons, as telework can reduce congestion and air pollution. With fewer cars on the roads, teleworkers in the 21st century often use mobile telecommunications technology such as a Wi-Fi-equipped laptop or tablet computers and smartphones to work from coffee shops. Others may use a desktop computer and a landline phone at their home. According to a Reuters poll, approximately 1 in 5 workers around the globe, particularly employees in the Middle East, Latin America and Asia, telecommute frequently, and nearly 10% work from home every day. In the 2000s, annual leave or vacation in some organizations was seen as absence from the workplace rather than ceasing work, and some office employees used telework to continue to check work emails while on vacation. The practice became much more mainstream during the global coronavirus pandemic of 2020-21, when millions of workers were forced to start telecommuting for the first time. Although the concepts of telecommuting and telework are closely related, there is a difference between the two. All types of technology-assisted work conducted outside the centrally located workspace are regarded as telework. Telecommuters often maintain a traditional office and usually work from an alternative work site from 1 to 3 days a week. Telecommuting refers more specifically to work undertaken at a location that reduces commuting time. These locations can be inside the home or at some other remote workplace, which is facilitated through a broadband connection, computer or phone lines, or any other electronic media used to interact and communicate. As a broader concept than telecommuting, telework has 4 dimensions in its definitional framework. Work location, that can be anywhere outside a centralized organizational workplace. Usage of ICTs as technical support for telework. Time distribution, referring to the amount of time replaced in the traditional workplace, and the diversity of employment relationships between employer and employee, ranging from contract work to traditional full-time employment. A person who telecommutes is known as a telecommuter, teleworker, and sometimes as a home-sourced or work-at-home employee. A telecommuter is also called a telecommuting specialist as a designation and in a professional context. Many telecommuters work from home, while others, sometimes called nomadic workers, work at coffee shops or other locations. The terms telecommuting and telework were coined by Jack Nils in 1973. In Italy, smart working is defined as an agreement between the parties with no precise constraints in terms of working hours or workplace, and with the possible use of technology to enable the work to be performed. As of 2012, estimates suggest that over 50 million US workers could work from home at least part of their time. But in 2008 only 2.5 million employees, excluding the self-employed, considered their home to be their primary place of business. The number of employees reported to have worked from their home, on their primary job, in 2010 has been reported as 9.4 million, though this number might include the self-employed. As of 2017, roughly 3.7 million employees, 2.8% of the workforce, work from home at least half the time. Global Analytics Workplace reports. Very few companies employ large numbers of home-based full-time staff. The call center industry is one notable exception. Several U.S. call centers employ thousands of home-based workers. For many employees, the option to work from home is available as an employee benefit, but most participants only do so a fraction of the time. Top paid among work-from-home sectors are home-based physicians and radiologists, in which it is suspected that they earn near the $1,975 median weekly income of physicians. As reported by the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, M.